To manage accounts in the system, there is a widget called BO Dashboard. It contains several tabs: orders, positions, activity, and accounts, of course. On this tab, we can see all the accounts in the system. At the bottom of the tab, there's page management. As we can see, there are several pages. We see that there are a total of 85,372 accounts, and we can manage the columns in this widget. Here we see a list of accounts with internal identifiers and clearing numbers. We can see the account status, when it was created, whether it is enabled or not, its margin type, and so on. Any account can be edited, and if necessary, the admin can click on the edit screen to view and modify its details, change the clearing number, or update the clearing firm if needed. We can also deactivate this account, making it inactive. Trading will not be possible from it. Just below, we can see a section for managing permissions, such as permission to open positions, permission to trade, to open long positions, short positions, and the same for options, as well as the ability to trade using leverage. Margin leverage. We can change the account type to a margin, cash, day trader. We can change the owner type, joint, IRA. We can also lock the account type, meaning it will remain as a margin account during file processing and clearing by the company. Additionally, we can disable the processing of this file in the clearing company using the clearing button. We can also always go to the top. We have filters, and we can always filter by login, account number, and other values like enabled or disabled. Let's filter the account by login. Select one of the accounts with a simple click. We can view its details. We can check balance information, make a deposit, or withdraw funds. We can also export information about the balance status from one day to another. Next is the Orders tab, where we can see all the orders that have been executed on this account. We also have the ability to control the number of columns, and we have paginated search here. The next tab is Positions, where we can see all the positions on this account. We can both close and edit these positions. For example, I can edit the quantity of one of these positions, or the average price, and if necessary, change the type of this position. Additionally, I can simply delete this position without closing it, just remove it from the system. I can override the margin rules. I can also override the commission if necessary, as the commission for this account has already been overridden. Additionally, you can view all users linked to this account on the Associated Users tab. You can check account details and any plans for individuals. We can also trade from this account as an admin. I can place an order from this account on my behalf. I can also set the commission type and specify the required commission if needed. I can do the same with an option. Additionally, I can simply create a position and add it. Suppose there's a position that didn't come from clearing, it needs to be created. This can be done. There's also the possibility. Reload the account and link this account to yourself. When you click here, our linked account will appear. We can export all the accounts in this list to a CSV format. We can also view all orders and positions. For example, by switching to the Orders tab, I can see all existing orders in the system. I can filter them by clearing number, by QSIP, by symbol, and if needed, include some historical orders. Increase the number of rows on the page, and so on. We also see that the clearing number is highlighted in blue. If I click on it, I will instantly move to the Accounts tab, and the specific account will already be filtered, allowing me to quickly and easily view the orders and the balance status of positions on that account. And in Positions, we can view all the positions in the system. We can also sort them by clearing number, by ID, by QSIP, by creation date, by quantity, cost basis, and so on, and export them to CSV format. We can also change the number of columns and add new ones if necessary. By clicking on one of the accounts, I move back to the Accounts tab, already filtered by the account number. Here it is. More videos coming soon. Stay tuned.